Namaste and Jojalapa. The voice you are listening right now is the presentation of Anak Media for Nepal Bhasa Academy, Neva FM 106.6 MHz radio. I am Khemnath Sitola, an English teacher and the head teacher of Adina Secondary School, Chobar, Ward number 6, Kirtipur. Today, I am speaking on this radio education program conducted by Kirtipur Municipality. I am here to facilitate the teaching and learning of Class 10 English. This program is broadcast every Monday at 8:30 a.m. I will be together with you for another half an hour. Dear students, we almost finished Grade 10 English course from Unit 1 to Unit 5. And today, let's begin Unit 6. And dear students, Unit 6 is a reading comprehension. And this is on page 59 of your book. And before beginning this reading comprehension, there are some warm-up questions. And let me discuss them first. Then we move to our main text, okay? So, on page 59, you can see, look at the picture and answer the following questions. Question number A, who are these people? So, students, see the picture, watch or observe the picture, and you can make a guess. And it's easy to guess as well. And who are these people? Who might be these people? And the answer is obvious. These people are or maybe students. Second question, where are they and what are they doing? And obviously, where are they? Where are the students? The answer is again obvious. They are in the classroom. And what are they doing is they are talking about or they are discussing about their maybe holiday plans, or their talking about their absent teacher, or they may be talking about their homework, or they may be talking about their other classroom activities or upcoming examination. So these are the possible answers. Question number C, you can find, what do you usually do when you are free in the class? And this is also a personal question, because when people or students have leisure time and the students have different interests, some students go to the library, some students go to the let's say other activities. Some students prefer to play in the leisure time. Some students like to do their homework. So answers are various, and here you can complete this question. what do you usually do when you are free in the classroom is the general answer, not any specific or particular answer, is I talk about sports, movies, teachers, or when I am free in the class. And the possible answers are these. And number D, will you worry if you miss your class? Will you worry? Will you regret? Will you be disappointed if you miss your class? And some students may say, oh, I am not worried, I don't worry. But in my case, it is, yes, I will worry if my class, because I am a student, my job is student, and if I miss my job, if I do not do my duty or responsibility of any day, and certainly I will worry about it. Dear students, now after doing this, what we are especially going to do today is our reading comprehension, and that reading comprehension is this is about poetry. We are introducing a poet, a poem in this first unit 6 first reading comprehension. So the lesson is really interesting. So let me give you some basic information about the poet. And before that, so what's the poem? What's the title of the poem? Without knowing the title, there is no meaning of talking about the poet. So the title of the poem is Did I Miss Anything? See, did I miss anything? There is question mark as well in the title. Did I miss anything? Did I miss or did I lose anything? And did I miss anything? Very, very interesting and very valuable poem of great English. And who composed this beautiful poem, this logical poem? And the composer, this poem composer was Tomm, Wayman, Tomm Wayman. Let me repeat again. Tomm, Wayman, Wayman. Tomm Wayman is the poet who composed this beautiful poem, Did I Miss Anything? So, the short introduction of the poet is Tomm Wayman was born in 1945 in Hawkesbury, Ontario, Canada. So, we can say Tomm Wayman, who is a Canadian poet. Canadian, not American, not British one, Canadian poet. And Wayman has lived most of his life in British Columbia. He studied at the University of British Columbia and the University of California. He holds Associate Professor Emeritus of English status from the University of Calgary, where he taught from 2002 to 2010. In 2007, he was the Fulbright visiting chair in creative writing at Arizona State University and has also taught at Colorado State University and Wayne State University. Although he was Canadian, his education mostly took place in different American universities. For decades, Wayman has had a particular interest in people writing about their own workplace experiences, including how their jobs affect their lives of work. He has composed a number of poems. Some of them include For and Against the Moon 1974, For and Against the Moon 1974, Money and Rain 1975, Free Time 1977, Living on the Ground 1980, My Father's Cop 2002, and Dirty Snow 2012. Tomm Wayman's major poems are these. Now, after having this short introduction about the poet Tomm Wayman, now I move into the reading text. Reading 1, page 59. And what is the beginning of the lesson? It says, read the following poem and divide the stanzas or verses into 2 groups. The first thing we have to do after reading the text is we have to categorize the given stanzas or the verses of the poem into 2 groups. And one group is students' point of view. Students' point of view. And second group is the teacher's point of view. This means, dear students, the verses are or the stanzas are about some verses, some stanzas are about or they have been presented from the student's point of view, and some of them have been presented with the teacher's point of view. So, and they sound or they seem just opposite in meaning or sense because their views are totally different or totally contrast to each other. So the title of the poem, Did I Miss Anything? And let me read the first verse, nothing. Beginning from this word, nothing. When we realized you weren't here, we sat with our hands folded on our decks in silence for the full 2 hours. And students kept in silence. They folded their hands. They could not go out without the permission of the teacher. They could not do anything special. They could not play. They could not do some kind of relaxation. Just they sat, folding their hands in silence and spent their valuable 2 hours time. And why such thing happened? Because the teacher was absent and they did not have class. Now, let's see the second verse, second stanza of the poem. Everything, 100% positive. Nothing 0% negative, everything 100%. I gave an exam. I gave an exam, not I took an exam. Here the teacher is speaking, dear students. I gave an exam means I provided the students an exam worth 40%, value 40% of the grade for this term, and assigned some reading due today, on which I am about to hand out a quiz. And this is not a quiz competition, this is a quiz, means a very short test, short exam worth 50%. So here in the second verse, teacher is speaking, and the viewpoint is of teacher's point of view, because he says, so the classroom, attendance, classroom is very, very important. And last time the teacher had given them an exam of 40%, and another homework was given. For today, taking another quiz test of 50%, and 40%, 50%, almost 90% exam finished last time, and today only 10% left. So missing class is very bad. So presence in the classroom and compulsory attendance in the classroom and doing homework and attending the papers or exam is very important. This is written from teacher's perspective, teacher's point of view. Now, the third verse, third stanza says nothing again. So the poem began nothing, first verse nothing, second verse everything, and third verse again, third stanza again, nothing. Nothing, none of the content, content, content or subject matter of this course, of this syllabus or of this course has value or meaning. No value, no meaning. Take as many days off as you like. Any activities we undertake as a class, I assure you, will not matter either to you or me, and are without purpose. P-U-R-P-O-S-E, without purpose. So without purpose means meaningless, purposeless, aimless, no meaning at all. And fourth verse again, everything. Everything, a few minutes after we began last time, a shaft, S-H-A-F-T, a shaft of light suddenly descended, and an angel or other heavenly being appeared and revealed or showed to us what each woman or man must do to attain divine wisdom in this life and the hereafter. In this life and the hereafter. This is the last, and this is the last time the class will meet. Before we disperse, before we scatter, before we move to bring the good news to all people on earth. And nothing, when you are not present, how could something significant or important occur? And the last verse, everything contained in this classroom in this classroom is a microcosm. microcosm. Microcosm of human experience, assembled for you to query and examine and ponder. This is not only place such an opportunity has been gathered, but it was one place and you weren't here. Tomm, Wayman, the poet. Okay, so dear students, now let me go to the exercise section. I will help you. The first one, vocabulary in use, and I read this poem and match the words with their meanings. Left hand side words, right hand side meanings. Now they are very easy to match, and you might have guessed. So the first one is assign, ASSIN, assign somebody something. Assign somebody something means what to do? To provide a person a particular task. And descend, DESCEND, this is the opposite word of ascend. So the descend meaning is to come or go down from higher to lower level, for example, of a hill. So you can match with come down, go down. And the third one is REVEAL, reveal. Reveal. And reveal is to make, the first one, to make something known to. To make something known. If something is hidden or unknown, and make it known is reveal. And the last one is ASSEMBLE, assemble. And assemble is to bring people, ideas or things together as a group. Okay, dear students. So number one, the first one matching finished. Now let me help you in the number two. What it says, use the words above in your own sentences without changing the sense or meaning expressed in the poem. So, reading comprehension. 1. Read the poem and say whether the following statements present the importance of classroom teaching or not. So, just you can say yes or no, and do they provide or do they express the importance of classroom teaching or not. For example, number 8, 2A, classroom teaching provides students with knowledge helpful for the exam. And it is number A, certainly S. Number B, the course students study is insignificant and valueless. It's certainly no. Number B, no. A, yes. B, no. Number C, any information you miss in the classroom is important. Any information you miss in the classroom is important. So, any information means, and it may be no, because everything is not important. 50%, more than 50% is important. but every detail may not be important. So we can go to the side no to C. Number D, enlightenment. Enlightenment is gained in the classroom. It is certainly yes. And number E, staying in the class is boring. It is certainly no. Staying in the classroom is not boring. It is very interesting and it is very entertaining and it is very enjoyable in moment. So the answers number 2, yes, no, no, yes, no. Now, next one is we have question answer and question answer. So I will just help you very shortly. We have very little time left. And very easy question. Number A, who composed this poem? Obvious. Tomm Wayman composed this poem. Number B, what did the students do in the absence of their teacher? What did the students do in the absence of their teacher? The students sat silently, folding their hands on their desks in the absence of their teacher. Number C, what did the angel reveal to the students? Important. The angel revealed to the students what each man or woman must do to attain, to gain divine wisdom in this life and hereafter. Number D, how does the speaker in the first stanza spend time for the full 2 hours? The speaker in the first stanza spends time for full 2 hours in complete silence. Number E, why does the speaker in the second stanza think about in the classroom is important. The speaker in the second stanza thinks being in the classroom is important because things taught in the classroom are asked in the examination. Number F, what does the speaker say in the third stanza regarding the value of education? The speaker in the third stanza says that education is useless and has no value. Number G, education enlightens people with wisdom. Does the speaker in the fourth stanza agree with the statement? How? Yes. The speaker in the fourth stanza agrees with the statement that education enlightens people with wisdom. He argues that an angel descended and told them what a man or woman must do to achieve divine wisdom. And finally, question answer last number H, what does the last stanza suggest? The last verse or the last stanza suggests that classroom is the only place where there are shared experiences, but the students have missed the class because classroom itself is a microcosm. It is a little world and where different people of different fields and different places get together. So thank you very much, dear students. Our time is almost finished for today and we will continue the class after this next time. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Keep your spirit and please provide a lot of attention in your study. This much for today. Thank you very much.